General Motors today, excuse me, announcing an investment in a company called Mitrachem. It is a battery materials maker. I hope I got it right. Maybe it's Mitra. I'm not sure. Make EV vehicles more affordable. That's the whole point here. It's just one of the company's efforts to grow in EVs, including a deal with Hertz to add 175,000 EV rentals to that company's fleet. Joining us now to talk more about that rollout and the potential challenges, GM CEO Mary Barra and Hertz CEO Stephen Scherr, and our own Phil LeBeau. Hi, Phil.
Hey, Tyler. Stephen, let's begin first off. You heard what Tyler had to say about you and General Motors. It's been known for some time. You guys have talked at length about your relationship and the vehicles, the EVs you're buying from General Motors. You guys are putting together a new series, and we'll talk about that in a bit, where you show people who are watching that you can go anywhere when you rent an EV. What kind of demand are you seeing from Hertz customers when it comes to renting an electric vehicle?
Well, Phil, good to be with you and good to be with Mary, where obviously the relationship between Hertz and General Motors is only growing. But we're seeing demand in a number of areas of our business. First, we're seeing it in leisure. We're also seeing it in the corporate business, where corporate customers of ours want to put their employees into electric vehicles to satisfy some of their own sustainability objectives. And we're obviously renting electric vehicles to Uber, Lyft, and other rideshare drivers, where this turns out to be a very profitable venture, both for us and for them, where drivers can make considerably more money on a weekly basis renting an electric vehicle. And we're just very excited to be engaged with GM and starting to take delivery on the 175,000 cars that we intend to buy.
Hey, Mary, how much does this relationship help you reach potential buyers, people who they may be GM owners of vehicles, but they've never thought about buying an electric vehicle, and then they see it at Hertz and they decide, okay, I'll try it?
Well, first of all, thanks, Phil, and thanks, Stephen. Really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you about it, because I think it's very significant because, like you said, even if somebody owns an existing General Motors product, but it's an internal combustion engine, having that opportunity to experience an electric vehicle, I think, is really game-changing. I mean, it's instant torque. The vehicles are beautifully designed, and so we think it's going to be very important to drive EV adoption.
Stephen, speaking of adopting electric vehicles or being more exposed to them, one of the big concerns that I hear from people, whether they're renting from Hertz, whether they're driving an electric vehicle that they own, is public charging stations. J.D. Power out with a report today saying people are more dissatisfied than ever before when it comes to public charging stations. Are you concerned that this is a limiting factor that might make people think twice before they rent an EV?
I wouldn't say I'm concerned so much as we're focused on it. I mean, we have about 3,000 of our own proprietary chargers, which are meant to keep our fleet running. But we're in partnership with BP, as you know, to help develop and roll out charging stations all across the country. And what BP brings is obviously the knowledge, the know-how, and the financial might to bring charging stations to various cities in the U.S. We obviously have locations in proximity to about 90% of the U.S. population. We're putting those locations to work. We obviously have the cars. We know where they're going. We know where they're dwelling. And we have an opportunity to grow this out. And we're partnering with cities all across the U.S. as part of a Hertz Electrifies program, Houston, Atlanta, Orlando, and we hope to announce others soon, Denver as well, all with an effort to sort of grow out charging stations. But I will tell you, having been an observer of the market for a long, long time, to the extent that we continue to see growth in EV sale, rental, utilization, you can be assured that capital follows. And we get inbounds all the time from infrastructure funds and other sources of capital to put against this opportunity. And so I'm sure it will come, as it is coming now.